Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of the coffin. You try lifting the lid. The enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening the coffin. You try to bang on the lid to unsettle the dirt. Maybe somebody will notice and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing right by your grave that could have helped you. You just didn't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that was given to you by the Lord Jesus, called life? With this, let me leave one last thought with you. Don't be the person that I'm reading about on these index cards that for some reason over and over hesitated on getting help. Instead, be the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise I will help you take your life back before your life is gone. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis and I always tell people like you, doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters most is that you're here and you want a better tomorrow. You can call him at 516-458-2741. You can look him up, www.odysseyconsult.org. Larry Geis and I always, and I mean always, are available for you to call. Call him at 516-458-2741. That's 516-458-2741. Folks, don't forget to take your slippers off at night. Don't put them by the edge of your bed. Put them under your bed. And then when you put them under your bed in the morning when you wake up, go retrieve them. Look under there. Retrieve them. Now you're on your knees. Send God a personal email. Not an email, not an instant message, not a fax, not a phone call, but an email. Say, God, thank you so much for the food and the clothing. God, please protect my family. Heavenly Father, I ask you for forgiveness and mercy. Protect each and every person on earth. Then get up, put your slippers on, and walk with God 24/7. Do this each and every night. Slippers go off, go under the bed. In the morning you retrieve them, you're on your knees, you give your prayer, speak from your heart. There is no set standards on how you speak to God. Put on your slippers and walk with God 24/7. Email. Today we're going to talk about things to remember when you think you're not good enough. And I want you to pay attention because these are things. Sometimes the hardest part of a journey is simply believing you're worthy of the trip. Truth be told, you can't breathe yourself into a better version of yourself. And even though I know this, I sometimes still fall victim to my own negative thinking. Sometimes I'm downright rude to myself. I make a mistake or fall short of my own expectations, and instead of treating it as a learning opportunity, I beat myself up about it. I'm sure you can relate to this. We've all been there. We all have bad days and moments of self-doubt. Sometimes the pressure coming from peers, family, work, and society in general is enough to make us feel completely broken inside. If we don't have the right job, relationship, lifestyle, and so forth by a certain age or a time frame, we assume we are just not good enough. I often hear about this kind of self-defeating mindset from from my audience, people that write into me or to my blog, some of my subscribers on a daily basis, and you know, we're not immune to that ourselves here. So what can we, all of us, do about it? Here's how to handle it. Every time I catch myself thinking about I'm not good enough, I immediately write down an opposing thought that debunks my negativity. I've been doing this for the past several years, and it's made a tremendous difference in my life. I challenge you, that's right, you, to do the same. If you need a little extra inspiration, here are 20 or so good reminders when you're not feeling good, and that'll make you feel like you're good enough. And here they go. Nobody's doing better than you because nobody can do better than you. You are walking your own path. Sometimes the reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind-the-scenes circumstances with everyone else's public highlight reel. Forget that everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits, growing yourself to live your best life. Where you are right now is a necessary step. Sometimes we avoid experiencing exactly where we are because we have developed a belief based on our ideals. That is not where we should be or want to be. But the truth is, where you are right now is exactly where you need to get to where you want to go at the end of the day. Everything is coming together in your life, maybe not immediately, but gradually. When times are tough, remind yourself that no pain comes without its purpose. Move on from the hurt, but never forget what it taught you. Pain is part of growing. Remember that there are two kinds of pain: pain that hurts and pain that changes you. When you roll with the life instead of resisting it, both kinds will help you grow. It is your resistance to what is that causes you your suffering. Remember, happiness is allowing yourself to be perfectly okay with what is, rather than wishing for and worrying about what is not. What is, what's supposed to be, or what could be. The rest is up to you, arguing with life. Think about for this for a minute. This means your suffering only happens when you resist how things are. You cannot control everything that happens to you. You cannot control the way you respond to what happens. In your response, it is your power. Every day brings a choice: to practice stress or practice peace. Choose to be miserable, or you'll find plenty of reasons to be miserable. Choose to be peaceful, and you'll find plenty of reasons to be at peace. Think about it. Are you skilled at making yourself miserable? With those same skills, you can make yourself motivated, effective, fulfilled. Try it. Do so. You're always good enough to try, and that's about as important as anything else in life. Everything you achieve comes from something you have attempted. Make the attempt. Trust me, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by things you didn't do than the things you did do. Give yourself a chance. There's always something small you can do. There's absolutely nothing about your present situation that prevents you from moving forward, one tiny step at a time. Remember, vision without action is just a daydream. Vision must be combined with venture. It is not enough to stare up the steps. You must step up each and every step to get to the destination of up there. And you all have to do this to take one step at a time. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take that step. Failures are really just lessons that need to be learned. No day is ever wasted when you live it with purposes and presence. Value and enjoy the journey, even when there are detours along the way. Yesterday's impossibilities may be possible today. Experience is the hardest kind of teacher. It gives you the test first and lesson afterward, but it is really a blessing. It means you're growing stronger and more capable with every passing day. So don't you dare give up on today because the way things looked yesterday. Don't even think about the way things looked yesterday. Move on and move forward. What might happen can only stop you if you let it happen. Rather than worrying about what might have happened, move forward and use your energy and intelligence to deal with actually will happen. The quality of your vision drives the quality of your life. It's up to you. And how you visualize things and what you focus on. Forget what you don't like. Focus on what excites you. If you see a possibility, explore it. If you have a dream, live it. Those who are passionate and excited about what they're doing have an advantage that is nearly impossible to conquer. Be one of those people. You don't need to get everyone's approval at first. Stop to listen what the world says to you. And analyze what you feel that you need to do. Start listening to who you are. Truth be told, there are only a few people in this world who will stay 100% true, and you should be one of them. What you're capable of achieving is greatly based on how much you want it. When it means enough to you, then you can do it. When you're willing and committed and persistent, you will get yourself there. Every time. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is a natural outcome of consistently applying your focus effort to what you want. The fatigue might be there sometimes, but you must understand that putting it aside is the single most important factor to or in succeeding. Your best bet is to give yourself no other choice. It's amazing what you can do when you have no other choice. In fact, achievement consists mostly of giving yourself no other choices in life. You are more than good enough. You just have to own. You have to own what you are. You have to own everything you are and everything you're up against. If you believe your troubles are too powerful, then you'll never allow yourself to rise above them. Stop fretting. Quit worrying. Don't complain. You know what you need to do. So please, just do it. You have to work hard on yourself too. Self-respect, self-love, self-worth. There's a reason they all start with self. You can't achieve them from anyone else. Earn the respect of others by having the audacity to respect yourself. Dare to love yourself as you would a rainbow with pots of gold at both ends. It's your responsibility above all to see your own value. And this responsibility to yourself means refusing to let go of others. Do your thinking, talking, and deciding for you. It means learning to use your own brains and intuition to make things happen. Hence, grappling with hard work. Angel and I discussed this in detail. Self-love. When I say Angel and I, I'm talking about Angel was the person that was actually wrote an email into me, and I answered this. So we spoke about self-love, and it's a chapter that covers so many different verses. It's a matter of you just doing everything for self first. You are stronger than whatever is troubling you. Use each setback, each disappointment as a cue to push ahead with more determination than ever before. When something bad happens, you can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or let it strengthen you. The choice is yours, my friends, so pump yourself up. You are a lot stronger than you think you are. You may not be aware, you may not be where you want to be yet, but look at how far you've come. Celebrate the fact that you are not where you used to be, that you've moved forward. For everything you've lost, you've gained something else. Appreciate what you have today. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. No regrets, just lessons. No worries, just acceptance. No expectations, just gratitude. Life is too short. The story of your life has many chapters. One bad chapter doesn't mean it's the end of the book. So stop rereading the bad one already and turn the page in your life. You have made the best of some tough situations. Smiling doesn't always mean you're happy with everything. Sometimes it just means you're strong and smart enough to accept and make the best of it. Your scars are symbols of your strength. Don't ever be ashamed of the scars life has left you. A scar means the hurt is over and the wound is closed. It means you're conquered the pain, learned the lesson, grew stronger, and moved forward. A scar is a tattoo of triumph. So don't allow your scars to hold you hostage. Don't allow them to make you live your life in fear. You can't make the scars of your life disappear, but you can change the way you see those scars. You can start seeing your scars as a sign of strength, not pain. You are still trying. If you have no other testimony right now, you have this one. I'm still here trying. Be positive, be patient, and be persistent. The more you feel like quitting, the more there is to be gained by continuing to do all three. Because the strongest people aren't the people who always win, but the strongest people don't give up when they lose. That is, if you feel that you're not worth anything, this is the most motivational way of accepting that you are worth something. Just keep smiling, keep moving forward. If you fall, pick yourself up. If you can't pick yourself up, have somebody else help you pick yourself up. Be persistent. Be powerful in your own self-worth. Everything that we talked about is about you, my friend. Let today be the first day of the new you. Always include God in everything you do. Just reach to God and say, God, guide and direct me. Carrie Underwood said it best. Jesus, take the wheel. Let God take the wheel of your life. He will guide and direct you through any traffic in life, any potholes in life, any crumbling mountains coming down on the highway. He will get you around each and every item safely. But you need to make that first step. Ask God for guidance and direction. I hope you enjoyed this segment. I hope to God you all have a great day. I hope to God that you all have a sober rest of your life, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.